Hi everyone, today I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to make this Smart Pot strawberry tower. Now, these are the Smart Pots that I will be using. I'm going to give you the sizes. I'm going to use a 10-gallon pot for my bottom layer. Then I'm going to use the 7-gallon, and that's going to be the second layer. And the next one will be a 5-gallon, and that's going to be the third layer. And the last layer, which is the very top, going to be a 3-gallon. It's going to be like a tier because it's like tiering from small to big. So I already had marked my holes on every one. Basically, I'm doing them like 8 inches apart. I'm not going to do big wide because these are in fabric pots, so they can be a little closer together. And what I did was I already put my little markings. Y'all see my markings? So I got one going to be here, just to give y'all an example how I'm going to do this. One going to be here. See my little white pencil mark there. Fabric pen. I use a fabric pen. Chalk. And the one right there and one right here. Now, I'm going to put holes on there and I'm going to slip the strawberries in. I know y'all have seen the strawberry towers made out of the milk crates on the YouTube. I'm making them out of Smart Pots. Now this 3-gallon gonna hold 6 strawberries. So I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 around here, the perimeter, and I'll put 2 up here. So this is gonna be the main one. So I'm gonna put 2 strawberries at the top of this right here. So that's gonna be nice. And the further I get down in the gallons, guys, it's more. Like this 10-gallon one, I'm gonna have like 17. I have 40. I could put 42 strawberries in all these towers. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of salt, but I'm ready. I am ready. So how many gallons is that? 25 gallons. So this is just like a 25-gallon pot. So guys, that's how I'm gonna do it. All I'm gonna do, guys, is put a little hole there, and that's it. The big scissors not working. If you make your first circle, you can make your little other patterns the same as this pattern right here. If you want to, you can use that as your pattern for now on. So that's how that's going to be looking. It's better to start these as bare root because once you get foliage, you know, you're going to have to be going from the, you're going to have to put it in from this way. So if I could bring it out this way, which is fine, whichever one you like. But I think that hole is a nice size hole there. That's a nice size hole for you. So that's basically what I'm doing. You use that as a pattern. Now, it wasn't perfect with the holes, guys. You want this to look kind of homey. You can put your own little touches in there. Put them however you want. You don't have to be that straight with them. I do like organization. So, hey, that's how I do. That's how I roll. Put another one right here. Y'all get the idea of this, right? I love using fabric pots, guys. Easy to store. You know, you ain't got pots everywhere. You can just store these in boxes. Very convenient. And I got one more right here. I like small scissors. The big scissors is kind of bulky. It's kind of hard to. But we'll see. I like some pointed. Yeah, that's better. I love making stuff, guys. I don't know what it is about making stuff. I just love it. I love designing stuff, coming up with stuff. But you know, people with those kind of brains, it's all over the place. They don't know what they want to do with themselves, and that's how I am sometimes. Very creative. Creative minds is it's a piece of work, you know. I struggle sometimes. Because your brain is always constantly trying to, what's next? What's next? It's just, it's never a dull moment in your brain. You hear me? And that's the 4, and then they're going to have 2 sitting there. Yeah, that's going to come along really well. Okay? Very nice. I think I'm gonna like this. Put the soil in there. Put the soil all the way up to here. I want to make sure you do 2 inches, about 2 inches from the bottom, because you know water might settle down. Let's get to the next part. Okay, I finished all these holes. This is the 10-gallon. A good rule of thumb when making this, make sure you keep your little circles, and it tells you how many you cut in total. So you know at the top, you're only gonna do the border because you're gonna have this sitting on top like that. So you're gonna have like 2 inches worth of space in between each planter. So you're gonna plant them on the side here until you get to the top. And the top one, you're gonna have like a little topper on there. So that's how I'm gonna do that. I got all my little circles here. Hope I ain't none fell on the floor. So that's 1. That's 27. So that's 27 holes around the sides. Now I have 4 containers, and most of the time you're gonna have 4 on the top. So 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 plus 27 will give you what? Let me do the math here. 27 plus 16, 2, 3, 4. We got 43. I had 42. But hey, oh, you know what? I'm sorry, it's not 43 because I only want to do 2 on top of that 3. So I got to take off 2 out of that. So if I take 2 out of that, so that's 41. And I have 41 strawberries I need to plant in this planter. So that's pretty good. Get you a pen and paper and do the math, honey. All right, guys. Put this dirt up in here. All right, guys, I'm bringing it to y'all. I'm outside. Excuse me for the dogs barking. You're gonna hear probably chickens and everything around here. Like I said, I'm bringing y'all this Smart Pot strawberry tier, or is it tower, or whatever you want to call it, pyramid. I'm outside now. I made the holes in the Smart Pots in the house, and I have all 4 of my Smart Pots right here with the hose. So I'm gonna start with the biggest one first, which is the 10-gallon. I'm gonna start filling it up with my soil. I have all my strawberries here, ready to go. This is 25, and I do have 10 more to go, because this is 10. I think I need about 13 out that other one. So the strawberries are here, all cleaned up and soaked. If y'all want to see how I soak this, I do have a strawberry video that y'all can check out. I'll leave it at the end. These are Ozark and Albion. Albion and Ozark. And I'm going to put a little soil when I get to the hole. Then I'm going to put the strawberry in. See how much soil it's going to take. I'm using cow topsoil. I sterilize it. And basically they have cow manure in here. I sterilize it, so I don't know how much is in it now, but I'm going to be adding some other stuff. Black Velvet Cow Premium Topsoil from Lowe's. In the yellow bag of that black cow. And that's how it looks. Okay, I get about close to the hole, and then I add, my hole's kind of big. I didn't make them too small. I made them kind of big, and I might have soil coming out of it, but I'm not worried about that. Once it start getting packed up, the leaves start getting bigger, the plants start getting bigger, probably the hose won't be too big. But I think I made my holes a little bit too big. If I was you, I'll make them a little smaller, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with these Ozarks at the bottom right here. Just take out 1 pack here. And I just clean them and wrap them up. Look how nice those so and I just put them close by the hole and make sure I just put them about right there. See a little root, just a little root, and I just lay it right there. Uh-oh, just the bottom. And then I have to fill it up. Okay, that's it. Fill it up a little bit longer the way. Spread out those roots a little bit. Spread out those roots a little bit. Should have amended my soil a little bit, huh? I think I want to put some, you know, some more other stuff in there, like some sand or some rocks to make sure I have some drainage. And I didn't do that. Okay, guys, I got my little amendment in my little kid barrel. This is, let's see, we got volcano pumice, we got decomposed granite, we have, of course, sand, fine sand, we have acidifier and minerals. That's what I use for my draining and my holding moisture and releasing moisture, which is the pumice rock, and the minerals, which is the decomposed granite and the rock dust that I use. So I'm gonna add this a little bit at a time through layers. And that's how that look all mixed up. Nice. So what I'm gonna do is take these out of here and do a little swish swish with that, okay? So I'm gonna take them out real quick. Moving ahead a little bit too fast, huh? Okay. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little bit like that. You don't need much because I'm doing them in layers. And then I just mix that up. Just enough. Mix it in layers. Mix that up. And that's how that's gonna work. Okay, let's just go ahead and start with this again. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that one. Keep that one out. Still. This. That. Okay, filled up with a little bit more dirt. I would make the holes just a tad bit smaller. That's about it. That's all I would do different with this, but hopefully this will work. More. Trial and error, guys. Trials and errors. Just don't make. Try not to make your holes too big next time. But it don't matter. You can make it however you want. Once those plants start coming out of there, them plants gonna cover all that dirt up. Yeah, but don't make your hose as big as mine. Gotta get it packed first. Hear my dust coming out my hose, y'all. Gotta be careful. All I'm doing is going around and just making sure the dirt is packing in those holes, which is are. Now this is my first time doing this. I didn't do no trial or nothing before I showed y'all this. Start on my next ones. I'll definitely try to put it close to the line to hold them up first. Yeah. And then clean it up. Yeah. I hope y'all seeing what I'm doing, y'all, because I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it. And I will have, that's all done, all the hoses done all the way around. And I'm going to put 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that top part, I'm gonna put me some worm castings and some fertilizer, some crab shell, lobster, and I'm gonna put red here before I bury it. Okay, put some of this in there. I'm gonna put a whole lot in there. It's not a big container. It's about 10 gallons, so I need to get on growing my own. Put that kelp in there. I need to get my worm bin going, y'all, because I'm tired of buying worm castings. I don't know how good this brand is, but I got some Expoma organic worm castings. I bought Expoma. I never tried this one before. Y'all let me know if y'all like this one. It's kind of pricey, but I went to Tractor Supply and I just picked up this bag. Everything getting high these days, so it don't even matter. It looks nice. Okay. And that's all I use, y'all, for fertilizer. So I can do this last little layer. And I just pick out stuff I see that I really can't tolerate. even though they got a lot of wood pieces in here. And that's it, guys. I gotta go bring my boys to school. They looking at me like, Mama, come on here. Messing with this garden early in the morning. We're gonna level this out. And this is gonna be your next bag. Make sure your next bag is all the way around. It's not interfering with anything. And if you gotta turn your strawberries around a little bit, turn them around. And basically that's it. But I might just go up a little bit more on this soil here. Uh-oh, broke something. I thought I broke something. And you keep stacking them up there, filling. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this. I just showed y'all the basics. Let me show y'all how to look all the way around. Okay, let me show y'all, let me get y'all closer. And that's how it's looking, guys. That's how it's looking. That's how it's looking. That's how it's looking. I think this is gonna be nice. And it's gonna be tall too. All right, guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna show y'all the final result. Guys, I'm on the last bit. Look at that tower there. How do y'all like it? I think it's turned out nice, very nice. Probably need to balance it a little bit. Bring it over a little bit, get my soil kind of balanced. And that's about it. And what I like about this, you can take them off pot by pot if you need to add more soil to it, more amendments to it. And I like that you had a little opening to where they on the outside, so you don't have to fertilize it. Move your plants, so make sure you don't get too much fertilizer on your plants when you're in your soil, which I do like. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this top part with y'all. I'm actually doing some transplants right here. Get y'all a little closer so y'all can see. Those are nice. I have all kind of strawberries in here. I got 4 different types of strawberries in here. Some of the roots broke off of it, but hey, I think they're gonna be in shock for a little while, but I think I'm just gonna, they're kind of dry. Yeah, they got 2. Look at this rock in here. Do that make sense? Now I'm gonna fill it up and I'm gonna put the ones on the top. And before I do that, I'm gonna put my worm castings in. My crab and lobster. Put my crab and lobster here. And kelp. And I'm gonna level this out a little bit more. I'll put 3 up here. this one right here. All right, guys, what y'all think? What do y'all think about my strawberry smart pot tower pyramid tiers? Ooh, this is gonna look like a cake when I'm doing finished with a 4-level strawberry cake. That's what I'm gonna call it. Smart pot strawberry cake. Okay, guys, like you got it all done. All I gotta do is level it off. What I'm gonna do is take the layers off, put the more dirt where I need to do the dirt, and level it off. Okay, these right here is Eversweet at the top. I have a seascape going on the bottom around here, which is seascape. And this one right here, I have Avion and Ozark at the bottom. And I have these ones down. So you can see them. All right, guys, I'm gonna water these in with seaweed. Yeah, I got to figure out how I would be watering this, guys. Now that is work of art there. Oh my goodness, that is work of art there, guys. That is work of art. That is work of art there. Now I gotta find a way to cover this bad boy. I'll be heading to Hobby Lobby for some fabric. I don't want any bugs, no bugs at all. No bugs, no bugs. I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of clay to this 5-gallon. Mix it up with a little bit of this water. That's how that looks. Gonna pour that in this bucket right here. I'm gonna do the fish and fertilizer. This is the one I'm gonna do fish and seaweed. Need 10 of these. I don't have a problem with the smell as long as it does the job. Do it outside. Yeah, I would go get one of my pots out of the house. A lot of water in. Ooh, it's sinking fast. So these really good. You gotta see how long that's gonna soak all the way through to the bottom. That's gonna take a long time. I might help it by doing it on the sides. And what I do, I'm just gonna take my little can and just go around the edges and top on it. I don't think I'm gonna set it down like that, but this is my first go around, so that's why I did that. Make sure it's very soaked in there. Yeah, that is lovely, isn't it? I'm gonna go ahead and rinse all this off here. So I did soak it pretty good. I see I'm gonna have to soak this probably at least every 3 days. This it came out so lovely. But I got to find a covering for this today because I know the bugs gonna be on this. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my Smart Pot strawberry cake tower. That's what I'm calling it. My Smart Pot strawberry cake tower. Layered cake, right? Layered cake strawberry. Y'all stay tuned for some more projects, guys. I'm always doing something, y'all. I'm always doing something. Y'all got it all covered up. Looking lovely. I'm gonna get some baseboards right here and nail this. I just put it like this because I don't have the baseboards yet. Little strips that I'm gonna nail around the edges. And then I'm gonna make my slits to go in there and harvest my strawberries. And that's how it's gonna be, guys. Make me some little slits like I do my little planter over here. And pin it up and go in there and harvest so I won't have to deal with the bugs. Very nice. And that's how that looks inside. Can't go this way because the sun is gonna prevent y'all from seeing what's going on here. But yeah, that's it. And I put PVC pipe, 4 PVC pipes going down with the screw, a bolt going up, hold the pipe in. I made me a wood base with some plastic for liner for to catch the water so it won't damage the wood. And I put 4 wheels at the bottom. If y'all want to check a video out, I'll show y'all with the raspberry ones how I do my wood baseboards. Until next time, my name is DeWanda Barton, gardening solo. And remember, grow your wealth in the garden. Bye.